Hey guys, welcome to part 2 of episode 3 of my Wide and Happy series. This is Warring Washington. Before I get underway, I have to point out something. If you watch the first part, towards the end you'll notice that my Civ 5 crashed and I had to reload. And as soon as I did, Shaka offered me I'm going to love you in a peace treaty, and it was at 2 pop at the time. And cities don't lose population when you get them voluntarily like that. And the very next turn, the city had actually starved. Well, I thought nothing of it at the time, and I really wish I had, because I started recording part 2, and I came to realize that I've got a bug going on here. If you look closely, it's not working the city plot. That's how it was able to starve down to 1 pop. And I reloaded the turn where I crashed, and the same thing happened again. So what I'm going to have to do, I think, is decline Shaka's peace deal, and then when it's my turn, initiate it again and see if that goes any better. Okay, so just to be clear, it's turn 58 right now. That's the turn that when I hit next turn, Civ 5 had crashed. At the end of part 1, I think it was turn 62. So I'm actually going to be replaying a few turns in order to attempt to subvert this bug. So here I'm actually going to refuse. Oh, and the borders actually grow. So, and now I'll go ahead before moving any further and try doing the exact same thing. There we go. Alright, and I'll create a puppet, and now it's 2 pop, it's puppeted, it's working the city plot. So I'm going to go ahead and assume that's the same, and I'll try to make the exact same decisions I made for the next few turns in part 1, just to keep it as authentic as possible. And I apologize for that. I'm not sure why that happened. I had seen something like that once before. I had taken over a city. I don't remember if it was by way of peace deal or if I had gotten it by conquering, but something had happened where I took over a city, told it to puppet. I had to reload the game, and the city was auto-annexed. Like, I didn't even have the option of puppeting. So I have kind of seen that bug before, but not the actual not working the city plot. So that's pretty interesting. But we'll keep going here anyways. Alright, that was starting to chop. These guys are done here and here. So I'm just trying to get my bearings here so that I don't want to be too tied up with that. Let's see here. Okay, I can't remember if she hated us. Oh yeah, because we haven't said it yet. Alright. Okay, and if I recall correctly, I actually took a step up here to keep an eye on Shaka, even though I had forgotten that the city was already mine. So that was funny. If I remember correctly, when I settled here, the bombard wasn't enough to clear the camp, and I was kind of bummed. We'll see if it goes that way again. Alright, and I bought these tiles, which is going to upset her, but oh well. There we go. Alright, there's that. Alright, same as before. Okay. Oh yeah, he was getting ready to settle off yonder. Oh yeah, that's right, we're at unhappiness from having settled that city. So let me go ahead and work that. I almost forgot to do that. So, but we're pretty much caught up. As turn 62, I believe, is where section 1 ended. So we'll get into fresh moves at that point. Alright, and I appreciate your understanding with that. That's part of the reason why I wanted to keep the crash in the original video. Okay, if I remember correctly, I decided I was going to favor the capital. Okay, and he was going to come do the sugar, that's right. Alright, it's coming back to me. Yep, he came down to keep some eyeballs on him. Alright, we'll egg him on a little bit. Alright, well-born targets nearby encampment, which I'm coming for. Okay. Ah, yes, now I recall. Yep. Alrighty, it's all coming back to me now. Oh yeah, and okay. So there's that. Alright, I do want to trade for salt. since he's offering it. And since this city will have cotton, I'll go ahead and do that.
Pozdrawiam cię.
Yeah, cool. Oh,
Słucham?
no. I'm not asking for cities. I'm just trying to close that menu. Keep things nice and compact. Alrighty. Library's done. Let's start on the circus. We're at positive happiness now. Yeah, because we finished that. Okay. Alright. We're just about where we left off. In fact, if I remember correctly, at the end of part 1, I hadn't yet traded for the salt, so that's going to be different. But everything else should be the same here. Okay. Alright, and I believe right here is where part 1 left off. And of course, there is a bit of a difference that Gun Love You has 2 pop rather than 1, and has the iron within their borders already rather than not. But now the city is functioning. I had actually started recording part 2, and I had noticed several turns in that the city just was not building anything. And then I investigated a little further, and that's when I figured out all that was going wrong. So, alright, so there's that. Get the farm going, get that up to... Okay. And then, let's see here, I want him to work on the cows to add a hammer. Yeah, alrighty. Oh, he's targeting the wrong camp. That's okay. Okay, and let's see here. Let's do that. Alright, so Sejong is offering us dyes. And one mistake I kind of made in the first segment is early on Byzantium had offered copper, and I was waiting to trade it even after I got a notification that the capital wanted copper. And what I should have done is traded it right away. That way I lock the copper into my trade network, and then when that trade goes up and I've got like some duplicates of like cocoa or whatever, you know, then I can trade for what I actually have. So that's why in this case, and with the salt with Poland, even though I don't have duplicates, I'm actually bothering to trade for it, just to kind of lock them into my trade network, and then I can trade for duplicates later on. Like right now, I could go ahead and trade incense for the dyes, since if I take Mecca over next, I got lots of incense. Or I could do the silk if I take Ulundi over next. Although Ulundi's surrounded by rough, near as I can tell in this body of water here, means I can't even get around quickly without getting bombarded. So that's going to be a problem. In fact, for that reason, I'm going to have to bring this scout archer over. So once I build a regular archer, I'll have him head out west and have the scout archer head out east. So I do want to go ahead and trade for this. I just don't know. We're pissed off at Ulundi, or rather, Shaka's pissed off at us, I should say. But I can't see enough of his. It might be better to take the city over first, just because it's so rich. Anyways, so yeah, let's go ahead and trade the incense.
안녕하시오.
There we go. This might not be enough to clear the camp right now, unfortunately. No, I don't think it's going to be... Nope. Alright, but I'll at least move in to give an anti-flanking bonus if he decides to attack my archer. Okay, so let's see. I could step out and not trespass. Well, he doesn't want this camp anyway, so no big deal. Alright, we can get started on that. It's going to take a while, but... Okay, we're going to work on the cows there. Clear that camp up. Maybe come up here, get some cloud. Yeah, that'll work. That might be end of the line.
동지요.
Yes, sir. Alrighty. Oh, another city-state. Very good. Alright, let's try to get that sorted.
Quando
Oh, he doesn't have 2 gold per turn. She does, but she hates us. I bet you she won't trade for the 2. Yeah, because we settled right on top of her, so...
Bons dias.
So let's see. She'll do 2 gold per turn on those. And maybe Shizong will.
안녕하시오.
Alright. Still getting good money then. Yeah, it's only temporary though. Alright, I don't want to step up here because anywhere I step afterwards I'll be in range of the... Oh wait, I don't have a choice? That's unfortunate. Oh goodness. Alright, well I met them. I'm not worried about him coming out because he's a hand deck, so I'll actually come this way. In fact, after I clear this camp, maybe I come up and clear that one. That's not a bad idea. Definitely take this worker. That one I might return, I don't know. I am a little shy on workers. So... Okay, we get a happiness boost there and a militaristic. What does he offer? Conquistadors. Well, I'm not going to be ready for that anytime soon, so... Alright. Okay, you're coming up here to get some visibility. Alright, good to go. Okay, let's see. Are you free to... Yeah, it looks like it. Alrighty. So we'll have the archer come out and start clearing that camp. Oh look, we're first, and they give us faith. Okay, hopefully it's not a loss, since we're about ready to create a... Alright, library's done. Let's start getting some military. Let's get this... Let's light this candle, shall we? Okay. Well, get a early look at Shaka's backside. Oh, whoops, I meant to, yeah. Okay, Coco's in the mix now. As soon as I went to hit end turn, I saw that I had a worker that was about ready to hook up a luxury. Alright, I'll take church property because we're playing wide. I don't know how good of an idea, like I usually stand behind that decision when playing wide, but going domination, I just don't know how much I'm going to be spending time on spreading religion, so that might not be as good as normal, but we'll see, we'll see. Okay, this worker's coming down here. Let's do the cotton, because that's actually positive happiness at this point. We've got a second population to work on. If I buy these tiles now, I can get the faith right away. Actually, you know what? Okay, yeah, I'll work the production tile for now. Get that monument out in one turn rather than two. Just this one time. Okay, so let's see here. Circus is done. Let's go ahead and build an archer. Yeah, let's see. These guys are coming up here to deal with that. So he can actually come out here, provide some visibility. Alright, let's get out of here before the borders close and trap us. Alright, okay, borders here. I'd like to step on the hill, but looks like it'll be... Finish a farm here. Get some growth going before it's time to finish the National College. It's going to be 5 turns before the last library is done. So there's that. Alright, so he'll step up on this hill. Excuse me. And put a hammer on there. That's good. Oh, I wanted to step up there. That's okay. Drillman. That's not good. Yeah, we don't have any, you know, I see some land here. I don't know if a boat would be able to get over there in time. Anyways. Seeks a new natural wonder. We'll have to find one of those. Okay, so let's see, what will we tech next? Definitely the wheel, because I don't know if I want horseback riding or construction first, but both require the wheel. I'd want horseback riding for the purpose of I'm working the faith over the gold. Let's see, let's build a granary. I do want horseback riding at some point for the purpose of stables. Like in the capital, we got 3 tiles that would benefit from stables right now, and we'll have a 4th eventually. In fact, it looks like the governor's trying to grow that direction, so that'd be nice. Also, this city's going to have horses here eventually, so the ability to build stables will be helpful. And of course, there's also the benefit of I forget what the benefit is of training units. Yeah, 15% production when... Okay, so you build mounted units faster. Alright. Yeah, I don't do production or domination, so I don't know about like forge and all of that. I always look at them in terms of their production boost only. Okay, now when you're playing wide, obviously you can go piety. We're playing domination, so honor is an option. As I understand it, this is better for higher difficulties when you're actually going to be killing so many units that the bonus XP, the gold, etc. is going to be good. I have dabbled a little bit in opening Liberty and then doing the left side of Honor. However, right here, right now, I think an Academy from the Liberty finisher would do us better than the left half of Honor. So I'm going to go ahead and give us ourselves instant Golden Age, reduce the policy costs of future policies. That'll be good. Right, so there's all that. And he's in my way. And he might try to clear that camp himself, so I'm going to have to be real picky about how I time that. Okay. Do I want to come through here, or do I want to get back to the coast? Well, you know, I don't even know if I'm going to have that option, so let's do... This gets me more visibility right now. I can see enough for Shackle's lands to know it's going to be a problem trying to take him over. Let's try and get back to the coast with the scout. Maybe after I'm done clearing this camp, this scouty type can come back here, I don't know. Kind of getting ahead of myself. So there's that. Okay, he's... Archer's going to spit out next turn, can head this way, so I'm actually going to have this guy start heading to the east. Alright, everything looks good. Get the hammer there, so I can put a mine here and start actually developing New York. New York's not working any developed tiles. It's so sad. Alrighty, so now is the moment of truth. Okay, it's going to be 5 turns until he can produce an archer. Let's see, if I build an archer here, 5 turns. It said 5 turns, so that means the archers would spit out at the same time I finish the tech, which means I could upgrade them to compos immediately. At least that's the way I remember it happening in the past. Plus, then I could start building Colosseums, so that would be really, really good timing there. It's only going to take 2 turns for this next archer. And so that'll grow, or that'll be done with the library at the same time this is done with that, so that's good. Alright, so this archer wants to head west to take the place of this one, so we can keep some military over. Oh look, there's the natural wonder I was asked for. Good deal. Okay. That's pretty good. Alright. So we had several city-states asking for natural wonders, if I remember correctly. And I want him to get into range, so let's do that. And I'll step in and shoot, and the reason why is because if his unit should happen to occupy the tile between my warrior and the camp, this way I can back out, shoot, you know. I got some options, so that's pretty good. Alrighty, moving along. Ooh, look at that, free worker, empty camp. How long do you think it'll stay empty? Nah, I called it. Oh, I didn't even get to meet the city-state. That's weird. Okay, natural wonder discovered for Samarkand. What's our rep with them? 40, so it's not going to last. So I shouldn't get too comfortable. Same thing here. Okay, so that's kind of artificial happiness. But that's fine because I've got, let's see, cotton here. Alright, and sugar there. So the happiness, even though it's artificial, isn't as bad as it might seem. Okay, let's see here. What would I do to you? About 29 and a lot. What would I do here? I'd give it the anti-flanking bonus, so I don't think I could clear the camp this turn. So maybe I should go for that. There we go. Alright. That's unfortunate. My units are going to be quite damaged. I do kind of want to prioritize the coast. So maybe I step over here. Ooh, that's alright, so let's do this. And when he's done with there, he can do the horses. That'll work out pretty nicely. Right, so you can go up here. I really want to develop New York better. I mean, this is going to be a real faith generator. The only problem is this is the only production tile. So, but then again, if I come up and put a hammer here, it's actually going to be a 4th citizen right away. And I'll pretty much be done here for a while because it's going to almost stagnate. It's going to grow very slowly. So let me do this, and that way I can make that decision next turn. Hey there, Shaka. Alright, so anyways, people are asking to buy our stuff. Let's see here. Okay, if I trade with him, then if I declare war on him, I'll get it right back. Oh, he set another city there. Okay. So he's up to 3 cities. So when we take his capital, it's not going to wipe him out. I wish Shaka would set down another city. Because if he's not settling down a city, he's probably building military. But that's okay, we're into military phase now. Anyways, I need to focus on this money decision here. Obviously, I don't want to trade away the marble. If I sell off the cocoa, that's not a problem, because this worker's done here. I can just have him come up and hook up more cocoa, and I don't actually need the happiness right this second anyways. Kind of wish I hadn't started building a granary, because I could have just bought a granary here, and still have the money to buy a library, and maybe have the money to upgrade my archers. But anyways, oh, it'd only be 206? That's fine. That's fine. It's better than what Arabia would get us, since he doesn't like us after warring him for, yeah, he's guarded right now, so. And he might be our next attack anyway, so it's just the same. Find on map. Okay. So he's got an archer. He might start taking shots at this guy. And, if I move, like, here... Oh, another natural wonder, okay. Yeah, I can start clearing visibility here. I want to stick around to be able to clear that camp with my scout. And I don't have to worry about him coming out, because then the archer could take the camp, and they're not going to allow that to happen. So unless there's a second barb back there. Anyways, moving on. She's offering to buy stuff. Is my happiness really that good? Anyways, let's see here. Let's attack that. Alright, we'll be able to clear that real easy next turn. Good. Okay. Wow, everybody's losing their workers. Alrighty, library's done here. Definitely going to a circus next. Yeah. Alright, so let's have him... This is my coastal city. And if I put a mine on here now, I'll pretty much be done up here. So let's do that and then come down here and we can start developing New York a little better. Okay, Archer's done, and we just finished the library out there. So let's go ahead and buy a library here. And now we can start the National College. 15 turns, although it won't quite be 15 turns because we're going to grow in 8. So, yeah, it'll be not quite 15 turns. Okay, this is the Scouty type, so he'll be able to come up in here and get a little visibility. Actually, we're about ready to finish construction, so he should start heading towards Mecca. Yeah, once I've cleared this off, I should heal my guys up and start heading towards Mecca. Okay, so it's a good thing I didn't have the ability to buy a... granary. So we should start heading over to Mecca. Alright, so military is going to be stretched a little thin as we try to take our next capital. Alright, in light of that decision, do we want to sell anything to Byzantium? I don't even know how much gold they would give us. Probably 6. Let's trade embassies. Well, no, because I do kind of want to egg her on. If she declares the attack and then I stand my ground, we might get Nicaea in a peace deal, which would be much better diplomatically for us. Alright, maybe Silk, because that's the one I stand to come into next. I mean, I could do Marble, but I don't want to give away Marble while I'm trying to build the National College. So let's see what she'll give us for our Silk. 5 embassy, that means 6, yeah? Alright, that's good enough. As pissed off as she is at us. Okay. Loves the king. Alright. Okay, and this city's pretty much gonna... Yeah, 34 turns to grow. And that's with a... some kind of buff. Alright, let's see here. We got a worker down here. We don't have a worker in New York. We're about to get a worker now. If I keep it, I can have it work on Gun Love Use Iron. Well, no, I'd want to do that first just to get the money rolling before I start declaring war. So maybe have him work on the iron. He can start coming over to New York. I don't know. This worker's going to end up here either way. And he can come down to New York. Yeah. And in fact, this guy can actually start coming over here because we need extra help over here. No doubt. Alright, I'd love to be able to hook up the horse to get some money going and make the city eligible for... Oh, actually, you know what? When he comes over, I'll have him do the iron so we can build a stoneworks... Or, never mind. I was thinking we could build a stoneworks. Well, if we end up with nothing to build, I'll just start building military in that city. Okay, I definitely want to keep an eye on that camp. But I think we can take a little bit of a side jog. Like maybe end up here and then next turn there. I don't know. You're heading over there. Okay. Oh, cool. If that's Bratislava's worker, I might be inclined to return it. No. I need the worker right now. Okay, it's not Bratislava's anyways. I'm just gonna take it. Oh, and we managed to make allied with them. Nah, it's not gonna last. It's only for a turn or two. Still, extra free culture. Get us that academy that much quicker. Very good. Alright. Moving along. Okay, so let's see here. You got one move left. I'm gonna save you for last. Oh, okay. That kind of looks like end of the line. Alright, good deal. We'll come up here then. Alright, so this is the last guy I want to move, so let's do farm one turn, since it's going to take me 2 turns to get onto the jungle hill anyways. There we go. Alright, so let's see. That's there. Oh, here's a free worker. Okay, well I'm going to need another worker when I get Mecca anyways. Not only to hook up this marble that he's for some reason refusing to, but also I'd like to start getting a road network up, because we're about ready to get into the happiness policy. So obviously that'll be a good thing. Alrighty, so let's see here. Let's continue to work the... Well, no, because granary's coming up. Alright, so it would be 9 turns with 2 hammers, 12 turns, 17 turns. So we definitely want at least 1 hammer being worked for the moment. This gets us some gold. Yeah, that's 3 core plus. If you've never heard my take on tile assignments, I look at food and hammer as core yields, with things like faith, gold, and science and stuff being extra. So like this would be a 3 core tile, this would be a 3 core tile, this would be 3 core plus. So I'm going to work that for now. I'm kind of torn between 1 and 2 hammers right now to get the granary up as quickly as possible. But since this is 3 core plus, I'll just work that. We'll definitely have uses for the gold, being that we're on the Warpath, or that we will be soon. So let's see here. Alright, so we'll be ready to upgrade him as fast as we can get him into our borders. So we'll do that. Okay, you continue with the scouting. Let's see here. This is rough, so stepping here wouldn't actually get me any more visibility. So I'll come here just to see how that camp's coming along. Alright, good deal. And we'll just stay here and defend for now. And construction's next turn, so I'll move like this so I can step and upgrade. Yeah, that works out. Okay, so he'll actually start heading off this direction. Help get this, because I got horses that get some farms. That's going to be a real key city. Lots of food, lots of production. The sooner I can ramp it up, the more it'll be able to... It'll kind of be self-sufficient. Like, while I'm dealing with the east, because I'm looking at, okay, here's Mecca, here's Ulundi, Warsaw's right here. I don't have enough visibility here to see... Like, if this is the only way I can get through the mountains, that's going to be a problem, because I'm going to have to take this city out first. So I definitely need some visibility in there. Let's see here. I do have another worker coming. Let's go ahead and get the... Oh, that's a problem. Well, not really. He's going to upgrade to a combo next turn. Same thing here. This guy's going to upgrade to a combo. He's a regular archer, so I got to be careful with how I move. Alrighty, so yeah, that's good enough. Nobody wants to trade. All my workers are good. Alright. Alright! Free spearmen. Look at that. Very cool. And look, it happened just like I said. These archers get spit out. Alright, so right now I've got 6 archers, and they're going to cost 80 gold each. So that's 480 gold. That's all my money, but that's fine. So we'll have him step and upgrade. Step and upgrade. A couple of these will work on the camp. Everybody else will start heading towards Mecca. And now that I got this guy here, that is so good. So good. Because this guy's got to take some time to heal. So this is excellent. Alright, I'm very happy about that. Okay, so gonna take a couple turns to deal with this camp and start getting everybody down here. So I don't want to get scary yet. But I like that this guy's dangling out here. Maybe I'll start the war by taking that worker. We'll have to see how long it takes him to develop that land. Okay, let's see. Tech-wise, what's next? Let's do some horseback riding so we can put stables up in a couple cities. Let's see. Alright, let's go ahead and start working on a Colosseum. Yeah, let's get the happiness buildings up here. You're heading over for iron. Okay. Archer's done in New York. Let's go ahead and build a Colosseum. Such a low production city. Can't wait to get a worker over there and improve that. Alright, that can't... Oh! How can there be a ruin here? Alright, I can pick up the ruin next turn, but then I'd lose out on being able to clear this camp. Because I'll be able to clear the camp next turn. That's a tough call. Alrighty, let's see. Caravans ready for redeployment. How has the world changed? Let's see here. Washington to Samarkand still our best option. I can give up a couple gold for 3 science per turn. That'd be pretty good. We're upgrading to compos now. I got all the money I need, so money's going to be okay for now. I'm going to start going on the Warpath, getting more resources. I don't think money's going to be too big of a problem. What I am looking at, though, is Atlanta to Seoul means I'm going to be dangerously close to Nicaea. I'd want to have this guy come up on the hill just to have visibility in here. So let's, okay, doesn't appear to be any barbs around there right now, so that's something. Oh, and you know what? I can have him move up on the hill while the caravan's being transplanted to Atlanta. So let's do that. Get some extra science going on. And we'll have that academy. That way, all of our focus on military, this will not slow us down as far as that goes. Oh, look at this. They don't stand a chance. Alright, now he can step out. Now all 3. Wow, that's awesome. Okay, this worker's trying to get away, but he won't be able to escape the reach of that guy. Let's do this. Alright, hopefully with all these upgrades, Shaka will be a little not inclined to attack just yet. So that's good. Okay. Oh, we're ready to deploy now, huh? Okay, let's hop up on this hill. Everything looks good. Thank you, America. And let's see what the route would be to trade with Seoul. Right through their borders. Oh boy. Okay. Let's revisit that. Atlanta to Seoul. I'll get 4 gold per turn. Washington to Samarkand, it'll be just 1 more gold. Although I don't know if that fractional actually adds up over turns. Like if it'll be, you know, 5 for a turn and then 6, then 5 and 6. I don't know if that's how it works. Because it's more like a gold and a half, more than a gold and a half. Let's see here. Alright, well, it's only for 30-ish turns. I don't think she's going to get too froggy in that time, because this city... Yeah, this city's going to be ramping up in food and then in production. It'll be a pretty self-sufficient city before long. So, I'll take the risk. It is risky, though. Oh, I should have gone for the ruin. Okay, well, maybe I'll still get the chance. Anyways, I want this guy to move up here. Well, let's have... I got all these guys here, so if he comes up on the hill, I'll still be able to grab it. So let's do this. Let's come up here and do something like that. That way we can tangle with some of his units if we need to. Alrighty. And somehow I managed to accidentally build a farm there. Okay, well I guess next I'll have to build a lumber mill there. That's unfortunate. I didn't mean to do that. I mean, it's probably good in the long run, especially if my border grows to encompass this hill. But I meant to build a mine there. Anyways, so let's see. You shoot there. You can step. You can step. There we go. All right, done. Very good. Where would you go? I could clear this marsh, build a road like here, make everybody be able to transition okay. You could head to New York. I'm really upset about that mistake. It's not the first time. Okay, that's a pretty worthless ruin actually. Hi there, worker. He doesn't seem to want to build a farm there, and I don't know why. Let's just sit tight for a turn. Wow, lots of workers there. Alright, we'll just have... Oh, you know what? I should have... Yeah, we gotta upgrade him. There we go.
Ήκουσα σε πρέποντα τες αλωτρίας.
I guess. Kind of want to egg him on, though. Alright, let's finish the iron. And let's start... There we go. Alright, speed that up. Very good. Okay, so we can sell off some iron. What will we tech next? Guess we go for engineering. And then on to workshops. Alright, that's a good idea. Okay, Shaka's trading with us. That's something. Okay, you heal. He's going to go to New York. But this city's pretty much developed as much as it's... Well, 2 turns until the stone. I do want to annex the city as soon as possible to buy into this deer tile. Oh, they don't have a granary yet anyways. They'll probably build one, though. I don't like puppets. 7 turns I might annex it, depending on what our happiness looks like. Anyways, I'm looking at this over here. Alright, I'm thinking like if I declare war now, I can shoot, step and shoot, have the spearmen move in, annihilate some units. Yeah, I also am trying to think about this worker situation. Like part of me wants to send one worker to New York and the other one out this direction to start building the roads. Because we got hills and rivers and stuff. But right now all of our action's on the east side anyway, so that's not too important. Developing New York is very important. It's a low production city. We at least got to get a hammer here, start building some farms, reaping some more faith, if possible. Pretty much developing this city, unless I buy into these tiles. Yeah, if I annex, I can buy into these. Okay, so I do want to keep a worker out here. So let's just see. The borders are going to grow in 2 turns. I'll just have them work on a farm. Nothing better to do right now. Anyways, let's go ahead and light this candle, shall we? Wait, hold on. Sell off our iron first while we can still get top dollar. Oh, there's only 2.
안녕하시오. 들어보겠소.
She's not going to give us 2 gold. Well, I don't know. It said normal. Oh, wow. Okay. So, it looks like sending that trade route through her lands isn't going to be so bad. That's good. Alright. So, let's see here. Shaka's closest to Haroon. Let's see if he'll actually give us anything for it. Probably not. No. Okay. And nobody else is nearby, so I'm not even going to bother wasting the time asking. Alright. Oh yeah, I can have him steal the worker and then come here. And then he can continue to fight. Alright. So these guys are coming down here. Is this my scouty type? He's not. So he's going to want to come around the hills here. This is my scouty type, right? Yeah, it's one of them. Is this the other one? Where's the other one? There they are. Okay, on the outskirts. That's not so bad. Alrighty. Yeah, I really wanted him to be done down here so we can come help with roads and stuff. But since I built a farm here, I'm gonna have to put up a lumber mill there. It is so bad. Let's get out of there. Oh, he withdrew. Wise choice, sir. Wise choice. Okay, well, we got a spearman from them, so that's good enough. Okay. Still head up on that hill. Alright, that's pretty much all the visibility we need, so that scout will try to make it past this. Maybe start hugging this border. Yeah, find out more about the lands back here. Alright, so we're going to head over to start developing New York. Oh, and he can help. That's a good idea. Start getting roads up. Yeah, one will put down a mine, one will start a farm, and then we can start getting some roads up. That's a good idea. And then this worker can come down here and hook up the marble. Oh, this is the scouty type. Okay. I'm gonna move him like that so that if he tries to hit him, I can fight back. So. Okay. Yep, that sucks. I'm so bitter about that. After the crash and having to splice the first section and have to back up a few turns. Ugh. Using grasping home code. That's not a good idea. And Samarkand. They're both happiness, so our happiness is actually going to start suffering. That could be a problem. Anyways, let's see here. That. This is not a scouting type, so let's see here. Like this. Don't need to heal necessarily. Won't hurt though. Oh, you know what? I could have had him come in and pillage or something. That's okay. You can pretty much just sit tight. Alrighty. Okay. Start heading back. See, one of you is going to put up a farm, one of you is going to go onto that hill. Oh, he wants to step out, does he? Well, there's no way I can hit this without being in range of a city bombard. But he's not my only capturing unit at this point, so... He's a little out of bounds, but I'm not complaining. Alright, let's go to engineering, get another trade route up. There's some horses. We are working that tile, very good. And there's some iron. Alright, and she's the only one that wants to buy anything. Well, luckily we're friends, so we'll be able to sell her as much as she's willing to take on. Let's see here. Oh, he's only got one turn. That's okay, we'll probably have to sell some to him anyways.
Muito bem. Certamente.
Well, I don't know, how many does she want?
Certamente.
Okay. I might want to hold on to one. We're going to have iron working here shortly. And I do have a warrior. And we're on the Warpath, so yeah, any way you want to slice it. Okay. Alright, you can start coming down. Alright, yeah, this city's a goner, even with the city half in my way. He'll get beat up, but yeah. This is my scouted type, so he can cross rivers at will. I'd really love to end this guy up on this tile. He's pretty damaged, he'll probably retreat, so it's not too important. Yeah, okay. And somebody does want to buy my last. Alright, same thing as before. 3 core plus. Like I'd want to do, normally I'd work this tile next maybe. But, oh, it's 3 turns to the granary either way. So let's just do that, and that way when the granary comes out I'll already be working almost the best tiles. Okay, so all the luxuries are hooked up. He can actually come here and start doing more gold makers. Don't care about that. Alrighty. So let's see. The camp is gone, so I'll come up on the hill just to... Ooh, a settler. Very nice. Alright, finally start developing New York. Okay, so what could you be doing? You could come over and get ready to hook up the marble, because we'll probably have the city before you can even get down there. Ormus, huh? Alrighty. Following the coast. Okay, 2 different bodies. Target's probably this camp. Nothing I can do about that. Alright, so let's back to the show. Let's go with that for now. I don't think I can capture this turn. No, probably not. In fact, I might just have... Well, I already moved one, so defending isn't an option. I don't need to pillage, and I don't want to, because this is a luxury. If I was to pillage this, the money I make off of it now, I'd make less money by capturing the city, so it wouldn't be worth it for that. I don't think the bombard and the archer will attack this, and even if he's only got 1 HP, he can capture a empty city without... yeah, so he can just go ahead and back off. Alright, so let's see here. Is that extra? Good, because we're about to take over a city. Although we traded away incense, right? So we'll be getting incense. Alright, so our happiness is going to go up rather than down anyways. Alright, so this guy can start building roads. That's, man. Alright, okay, so let's see here. Border grow in 1. If I was to buy one of these tiles, what do you think the chances are it would actually choose the cattle? Oh, good. Good, good, good. I'll set my scientist on that cattle. That's a good thing. Alrighty, very good. There we go. Very cool. Alright, that worked out nicely. Okay, and everybody wants to buy stuffs from us. That's good. Oh, and she's ready for the copper train again. That's good. Last iron. What are my iron options here? Let's see here. Local resources. Let's see here. There's none here. Okay, so we're actually working all the... We've developed all the ones that we can. And, see, we'll have iron working in 10 turns. I had already sold some out, right? Oh, just... Alright, so I want to hold on to my last iron for my own warrior. There we go. I could trade away the marble. How are my resources looking? Alright, so if I want copper, I'm going to have to trade away something I already have traded away. Oh, Ulundi also has sugar. That's nice. They are going to be next, so let's do sugar. You think she'll trade straight up after I declared war? Very good. Alright. Okay, so the question is, do I want to sell him marble? And if I do, will the Because the production time on this is going to go up anyways, just because I'm about to take another city, even though it'll be a puppet. Let's see here. So, no, we won't sell the marble to him just yet. Because I'm thinking we're bowling the city over so much, maybe we'll get this city in a trade deal, and we can burn it to the ground, and he'll be relegated to halfway across the world. That'll be nice. Alright, so let's just do this then. I'm sorry for babbling about all these trade deals, but I'm trying my best not to make mistakes. And as you can see, it's not working out so well. Ugh. Alright, so let's see. Colosseum? Yep. Want to keep this happiness train rolling. You just defend, even though you've already moved it this turn, so it's not going to be that helpful. Let's move here and then here and here. That's fine. Okay. Maybe we'll be able to go up on that hill next turn. Okay. He's getting beat up, which is good. So, I don't want to get in his way, but I don't want to end up... Alright, let's go for a straight line. Hope for the best, I guess. It's not the best plan. Alright, and I've only got the one iron, so I'm not going to sell even though people want. Please don't get killed. I don't see how I could, but, you know. Alright, he decides to step over here, so let's shoot with these guys first. The people... Yeah, there we go. Alright. And... see, are you my scouty type? You're not. You are. You've already got an upgrade, so you need the XP more. But if you step and shoot, you're going to be in his way. So you can come up here. You can do a step and shoot. And it does survive. Or does not survive, so he can keep on moving. Okay. We are ready to take that city, and we are ready to do this. Alrighty. So that's nice, because we didn't actually have to erase a... Okay, so 3 turns here. So I don't want to move this over here yet, even though I do want to grow to 8 pop. Hammer's probably going to be more important than the faith at the moment. Let's see, 3 turns, 3 turns. Yeah, that's fine. We'll keep the faith up. I would prefer rough, generally speaking, for my melee guys. So let's take this guy and create puppet. There we go. Alright, and we destroyed that guy. Okay, so let's see if we can make a peace deal. Created a puppet. Happiness didn't go anywhere because we didn't have incense. We traded ahead. And now this worker can come over here and start on the marble. So the next chance we get to sell off our marble after the National College is finished, we'll do it. So let's see if he will take a trade. Peace deal where we get his other city as well. Oh, whoops, I didn't mean that. I meant that. Damascus. Oh, because he can't trade away the other one. Looks good to me. Alright. And we'll raise that city. No buildings to sell off. Happiness will survive. Alright. And Shaka might very well be next. We do have 2 archers in this neighborhood that are scouty types. I will want to clear this camp out down here now that this is our city. Yeah, this is going to be a good puppet. No hammers really, lots of gold. So yeah, this will be a really good puppet. I don't have any intentions of ever... If I did annex this, it would just be to buy this iron tile, but I don't think that would be worth it. Although it is 6 iron. Still, I don't think that would be worth it. This one I will be annexing as soon after the National College, as I can afford the happiness. And then we'll probably take this, and depending on what this looks like, maybe we'll head for Warsaw next. Well, with the city in the way, I don't know how realistic that'll be. Between this city and this city-state, I don't know. We will have to see. How close are we to a great general? Alright, we're getting there. So during the war with Shaka, we should get there. Alright, I'm going to call it at this point. We've had enough errors for this segment. I apologize for the splice in the first one and having to play back a few turns just to avoid this bug. But I hope you understand. Hope you've had fun watching this. We're on the way. We're on our way. This city's going to end up being nice hammers. In fact, it might have been worthwhile to get a great engineer instead of scientist and put Petra here. But again, I think especially once the National College is finished, I'm pretty sure the Academy is going to be better off for our science game. It's +8 science, so it was what, +20%. And then once the National College is up, it's going to be even more. So, yeah, we might go there, might up here, and then start heading to the west maybe. Anyways, thanks for watching. Thank you for your patience with the various technical difficulties I've been having. Hope you've enjoyed it. I will see you in the next one. Take care.